So again, low resolution. I've got all the sound down, that's fine. I'll just go straight into an online game. So obviously 72 hertz. Don't know how to start this damn game. I just want any map, it doesn't matter. 14 seconds. Okay. I still don't know why the CPU utilization is up over 100%. It's a bit worrying. So again, foveated rendering is just not there. It's just low res overall, and it's not going to come across in the recording. The hand tracking is awful. This isn't normal 72 hertz jitter. This only happens when you go online with this game. This is terrible. From what you can see in recording, you're probably going to see a smooth movement. I've got this. If you can see that in the recording, I've got that just doing a smooth hand movement. And again, CPU utilization is up over 100%. I'm not sure what's going on with these metrics. This has got a better chance of holding the frame rate, but it's still not perfect. I'm going to be pretty terrible playing the game here, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with these spikes on the utilization. And again, CPU level and GPU level 5, so pushing the chip really hard. Obviously, this is going to be varied performance-wise. I mean, this is a lot more stable at 72, but it's still got those drops. But yeah, if you were trying to play the same game at 90 hertz on the Pico 4, it's not working. So you're gonna have to stick to 72. But the oh, there you go. It's not too dark. I've standing in the same place. Another Pico 4 joyous bug there. Yeah, this is I'm a bit worried with the utilization spiking up like it is, and the temperature. The fan could honestly do with being more aggressive. I don't know whether this game or the runtime just isn't pushing the fan as much as it could. It's definitely quieter than the Pico Near Free Link, which doesn't make sense because this is pushing the chips harder. So yeah, I think this temperature is an issue, and I think that utilization is an issue. But yeah, 72 hertz, you're going to need to stick to with Pico 4, at least on this title. So I hope those metrics help. The developers can obviously need to look into why this is lower resolution on the Pico 4, and also why 90 hertz doesn't hold a steady frame rate. So yeah, I hope that helps. Okay, so this is Pico 4 Hyperdash. I will show that I've got 63% battery. This is 90 hertz with the standard power profile. The game can't run at 90 hertz. This is lower resolution. It's not got any foveated rendering that I can see. It's just lower resolution. This looks like it's for Neo 3. And this is an offline mode. Online performance is worse. I actually have really bad hand jitter in online mode. It looks like it's space warp, like a really bad space warp. And that was at 72 hertz. So even dropping to 72 hertz, the tracking's broken. And it's just not stable. It's not a stable frame rate. So, I mean, it's dropping down to 60 FPS here. This isn't nice to play. And again, I don't know why the CPU utilization is going up to near 140%. That's a bit concerning. But I don't know whether that's the metrics that are broken. Yeah, this isn't enjoyable. This is 90 FPS, which it can't hold at all. It's even dropping below the 72, so it's going down as near as 60. So you can see it's obviously at level 5 CPU GPU. It can't really push the chip much harder. Temperatures seem okay. CPU temperature is getting quite hot. The fan's not exactly deafening, but I can hear it with no audio playing. It seems like the fan profile needs to be tuned a little bit more aggressive if there's going to be a problem running at 76. I don't know whether that's starting to, with the CPU utilization, I don't know whether that's starting to throttle the chips. But it can't hold 90. It's not even holding 72 at the minute. Even in this area, this isn't particularly demanding scene, and it's yeah, the FPS isn't brilliant. So I'd have to wait for it to come back, and yeah, I don't know what the deal is here. This isn't stable. It's not enjoyable, and it really needs fixing. Okay, I've just come out of Racket NX. Realized I left the audio going, so I'm going to redo Racket NX performance profile. I'm at 72 Hertz. I'm going to just show you that the basic power plan is still standard. 90 Hertz refresh mode is turned off. I don't think there's much more I can show in here. I mean, the recording situation, fair enough. I'll leave this as highest because I think that's what people are going to want to use anyway. But I've got the actual FOV scale as standard, so it's not a wide recording, but it is at the highest here. I've not changed this. This is how it comes on Pico 4. So what I'm going to do is go into Racket NX. For whatever reason, I cannot start a recording or do screenshots in this game. It just won't let me. It's not a problem on Neo 3, so this is a Pico 4 problem. The screenshot and video recording isn't working in this game. So what I'm going to do is be able to show you, even at 72 Hertz, it's not stable. Hyperdash is a little bit better at 72 Hertz. This seems to be fluctuating even higher than 72, and it almost immediately starts spiking the utilization on both GPU and CPU, even without the recordings going. So right now, you can see GPU levels creeping up. It's changing it. I'm just going to go into a quick arcade game. I've got the sound down, so hopefully you can hear me better. Realised that mistake when I'd done the last recording. So again, CPU utilization, I don't know why it goes higher than 100. Yeah, fixed foveated rendering level 2. So I think the only way that you're going to have stable frame rate, I mean, this game especially, why is it higher than 72? If I look up, it might even go to 90. I'm not sure. What is going on? What is going on? For anyone watching on YouTube, higher FPS isn't great. It's because you need to match the VSync of the screen. So 72 Hertz, you need a solid 72 for good experience. This is not a good experience. This isn't an issue on my Pico Neo 3 Link. So this is purely Pico 4. The fan profile needs to be more aggressive. If the CPU temperature is getting this high, the utilization is getting that high, I think it's thermal throttling. The fan obviously is silent in this case. I've not exactly got to talk loud, and I've got no sound coming through, and I can barely hear the fan. So there is a definite problem here. And again, this is 72 Hertz. This game, basically all the games I'm trying, if I tried the 90 Hertz mode, it never holds a solid 90. So obviously I've got the metrics provided by Pico. This may not be the exact one for Pico 4. Again, if they provide that, I can test it, but there's nothing up there at the minute. So yeah, there's no crashing, there's no performance loss with the metrics app running like there is on Pico Neo 3 Link. But yeah, this I don't know what's the deal. CPU and GPU utilization is just pretty high, considering this is it's not exactly a hard game to run, but the more concerning part is the unstable FPS. Is dipping below and going way above 72, which obviously it should be a locked VSync to 72. So yeah, you can't play at 72, you can't really play at 90. So yeah, there's some serious optimization issues going on here with Pico 4. This really needs addressing. So yeah, I hope this video helps. There's no point me covering 90 because you can get a grasp of what's happening here, the unstableness and the temperatures even at 72 Hertz. This isn't brilliant. It really needs fixing, and fast. So yeah, that is what it is. Cheers, guys. And I almost forgot, I can't stop recording. So again, that's another problem, needs fixing. I can't stop or start recording or even do screenshots while this is while the game is running. So I have to have this overlay or go back to home to do this. So I'll say cheers again, guys. See you later.